Good Saturday morning, everybody. I'm working today because, well, I got stuff to do and I got nothing else better to do, so we're working. We are back out here on this, I don't even know what I'm calling this property, but I've done a lot of work out here. Where you guys last saw me out here, we had the MTL out here, brush cutting these ditches and doing a little bit of grade work with the owner's Mini. So we are back out here today to do a lot more dirt work. So, oh, ground's a little uneven I can't talk this morning. Whatever. Ground's a little uneven out here. So let's take a quick look at what we got. And I got the owner's Mini warming up and we'll get to work. All right, got a nice, cool, crisp, beautiful morning out here this morning. And so what we're gonna do, so last time I was here, we mowed down these ditches, got them brush cut, looking pretty good all the way down to that tree line down there. And then I swapped over to the owner's machine. He has a Kubota U55 as well, and he already had the bucket on it. And then so whenever they dug these ditches, they just piled up the spoils right here, which drives me nuts. I don't know why when people dig ditches, they can't just take the machine and just go like this and just spread out the dirt, but they leave it in these big piles and then I have to come in and deal with it. So you can see there are some massive stumps here. Some of the trees that they logged, this was logged earlier this year. Big old pines and hardwoods in here. So anyway, we're gonna start right back down there, start grading all that dirt back out with the Mini, bringing it back, dragging it back out this way. And you can see the owner's been through here with his tractor and the box blade, trying to blade all this back off and get it graded down. So the Mini's just trying to get it pulled back away from the ditch and these stumps and kind of rough it in, and then he'll finish it off with his tractor. It's a little dry, honestly, to be running the box blade. We haven't had any rain and I don't even remember when, so this stuff is really powder dry and it's kind of getting baked a little hard. We need some rain. So plus this is not sand, it's got a lot of clay in it, so it's just baking real hard. So anyway, I'm gonna hop in the machine, and then once I get that done, we're gonna swap over to the smooth bucket. I got to clean up that ditch from that crossing right there back that way. It's a mess, so we're gonna clean that up and make it look nice. All right, everyone, the day is done. Sun is going down. I hate the sun in the wintertime because what happens is the sun, I literally watched it all day. The sun comes up right there and just goes like right like that. And so I'm in the excavator facing that way, and because the sun doesn't go up, it's literally in my face the whole day while I'm trying to grade this ditch out, or these ditch piles, not the ditch itself. I didn't get to grading out the ditch today, but I got the smooth edge bucket on there. The owner said he might try his hand at it while I'm gone. So, but we got this kind of flattened out through here and just graded off like that. And he's already got the box blade on the tractor, and I told him the best thing to do is just start coming through here and just trying to take that material back out that way like that and pull it out here into this low area. And this really dropped off right here in a lot of areas. I mean, this went like the ground, even at flat ground, like was really going back this way. This was all really wet and low in here when it was wet. So this is not perfect by any means. We're just trying to pull those piles back so we can get some usable material and then start grading it out. What it really needs is a dozer. And that excavator, everyone's gonna say, you should have brought a dozer out here. Well, I don't have a dozer, but the owner has that little excavator, and I just charge him a hourly rate to come out here and run it, and that saves him a lot of money. And yeah, it's slow and it's not the most efficient thing, but it is cheap for him to just let me do that. And what these are right here, at some point somebody came in through here and cut these swales through here. So you had a pile, you can see them like piles, and then these little swales through here, I guess to drain off into the ditch. So, but they weren't draining because the ground comes up like this. So that's why all this was low in here and it was staying wet. You can see that just is just a big low hole right in here. So I don't think I pulled enough of this pile back right here though. This still looks a little high, but we'll work that out. And then he's gonna have me come back once we get the grade right. We don't want to dig these stumps up, because what's going to happen is if you were to dig this stump up, it's going to take the whole mat with it too. And then you're going to have a big soft spot right next to this ditch, and all the dirt's going to go right down into the ditch. So once we get this grade right, I'm going to come back out here with the skid steer with Big Munchie and just grind all these stumps down flush to the ground that are next to this ditch on both sides. And then that way the stumps will be down flush. They won't be sticking up. We'll just cover them over with dirt. But the root mats will stay in the ground and hold everything up next to this ditch while some new vegetation takes over and is able to hold everything in place along these ditches. So that's what we're going to do with these stumps. And he's got another guy coming out here to start stumping out this whole field out here, I guess, to turn it into a farming field. I think it's about 30 or 40 acres, something like that, I think, or something like that ballpark. I don't know exactly, but that's the goal. So come right here to grab my tripod, and that's the day. Still got a little bit more that we didn't get to, a little bit more dirt there left to go, but not far to get to that tree line. So beautiful afternoon. It's finally starting to cool down with the sun going down, and it's nice out. So pretty fun little job. I don't get to do much digging, but I don't know if I would really call that digging, but it is what it is. So I'll time lapse most of this, and you know, it won't be my most exciting video, but I think the time lapse will be fun to watch. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. And I'm off to Spain tomorrow, so I'm going to take some video while I'm there, hopefully, of the factory and some of the equipment and everything, and that should be a good time. So I will be back, but you guys will see content while I'm gone, so stay on the lookout, because I've got content coming already in the queue for you. So stay tuned, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.